What's up guys, it's Greg. So today's video I wanted to do a reptile or pet room tour video. So a lot of people have been wanting to see like how I keep all my enclosures and just the general like what animals I keep in my bedroom. So yeah, I don't have a particular room for all my pets. It's just in my bedroom. I have a storage rack and I keep some of my tanks on my dressers and my desk. So I'm not really going to be doing a bedroom tour because I don't feel comfortable showing how filthy my bedroom is. It's kind of just more on what the tanks are on, how they're set up a little bit, and just talking about a few of the animals. So I'm only going to be showing you the half of the bedroom that has the tanks on them, so don't really expect to see more of my bed or the posters in the back. It's kind of all on this side. So let's start. So excuse the shakiness because I have to film this video with my hands, so it's not going to be perfect and it's probably not going to be that stable. And excuse the messiness because again, this is my bedroom and I don't want to like pretend that my room is super clean and organized because it's not, and a lot of people's bedrooms aren't. So kind of don't expect a lot from that, you know what I mean? I'm sure your bedroom isn't perfect and that's why my room is messy. So the door's right here. You just walk in. I have a desk. On the side of the desk is my little mini Exoterra. It's an Exoterra mini tall, and it is housing my baby red-eyed tree frog. Just a quick show of him. He's sleeping on that leaf up there. Probably can't see that because the light is shining, but they're nocturnal and that's why he's sleeping. And then on the other side of the desk, I have my small saltwater fish tank. Basically a lot has gone down with this tank. My seahorses passed away. I've had them for like 8 months and they were really hard pets to take care of. So they did end up passing away. I don't know why, because they were feeding. It was kind of just sudden. I'm starting to think maybe it was like a water condition in the tank or something was undetected. Hermit crab has been eating the corals. I still have a shrimp and a fish in here and some hermit crabs and snails. The fish lives in that little cave. He's a little firefish goby. You probably won't see him. And then the fire shrimp is always in the back. Maybe I'm actually gonna put a little bit of flake food in there and you might tend to see them. So I'm just gonna put some flake food in there and maybe they'll come out for us. I find that the shrimp tends to detect the food in the water right away and almost always comes out. Yeah, see, there's the fire shrimp. He's doing great, getting big, eating a lot. Little firefish, you can see his head in the rocks down there. There you can see his head. He's probably not going to come out because he sees the camera. But that is that little tank. Probably not expect me to do much with it. So then right under the desk, right here is my little Argentine tegu setup. He is a baby still. I should say she because it is a female. It's a 20-gallon long tank right now, and she actually has a burrow under there right now. So next to that is my rack system. This is where most of my animals are. This down here is a 40-gallon breeder tank housing my 2 sulcata tortoises. There's the big one and the little one. On this little shelf over here, I have in the far right is my scorpion, my Asian forest scorpion. Right there is my fire belly toad. Right here is my baby western hognose snake. And right here I have 2 meal superworm cultures. I have one for the worms and one for the beetles. Here's just a closer view of the tortoise tank right now. I got to refill their water bowl. And I have this guy chewing on some mixed greens. And that guy is actually sleeping. It's like 11 o'clock at night and the lights are going to be going off soon in my room, so I wanted to film this video before that happened. And yeah, here's just a quick view of the shelf that I have those little tanks on. And then right above it, I have this shelf has 3 tanks. I have my bioactive crested gecko tank on the left. I have my leopard gecko tank on the middle, and then I have my planted community tank here, which is just housing a couple fish. I'm actually planning on upgrading this tank once I get enough money to maybe a 20-gallon, maybe a 10, depending on what I could afford. But right now it's a little overstocked, but the water is always crystal clear because I have only live plants in here, and I have a cleanup crew in there as well, and it's always doing well in my opinion. It's just a better look at the tank. And then there's the leopard gecko's tank. I have the water bowl, calcium bowl, food bowl, the warm hide in the back, and the cool humid hide in the front. There's my little gecko sticking his butt out. He's sleeping. I have a heat pad under that side of the tank. And this I only use fake plants because he doesn't require a light, and if I was to put real plants in this tank, they would die because there is no light. There is the bioactive crested gecko tank. I did a video on this on my channel already, so I'm not going to go into much detail. But this is an Exoterra 12 by 12 by 18. This is a 10 gallon, and this is a 5. On the top shelf, I have a shit ton of my pet supplies. Most of it is fish food, reptile calcium, water conditioners, some mixing cups that I prepare the tortoise food in, and the rapashi. I have actually some baby chicken food over there that was never opened. Just some tubing, tortoise food, saltwater fish tank things, and then in all of this stuff, I have actually some super worms that I'm trying to pupate to turn into beetles. This one actually just finished pupating. And then in these, I already have a couple going on. And then I have just an empty cricket keeper right here. You know, I haven't cleaned it out because I haven't had to put any crickets in it, but that's that. And then I have a pitcher right back there that I use to fill up my fish tanks. And then right over here, I have my female praying mantis. I just did a video on her care. She is getting very old. She had her last molt almost 2 months ago now. She's getting clumsy, and she probably doesn't have much longer to live, but that's her little setup. It's a large critter keeper. And then going on over to the middle, I guess, the wall, where I have a window, I have just a bucket filled with some eco earth and peat moss and reptile bark mix. I have some hay in there. There's a bag of hay for the tortoises. I also have a bag that just has a couple miscellaneous supplies, and that is a garbage can. And then this is my dresser. Obviously I keep clothes in, and then I just have a laundry basket there with clothes. Don't mind that. On top of this dresser, I have my fruit fly cultures, my spray bottle, and my 18 by 18 by 18 Exoterra dart frog tank. And this again is bioactive and planted, and I have a video showing it on my channel, and I'm very proud of this tank. The guys are sleeping because the lights are about to go off. And then above my bed, I just have a couple miscellaneous plants that I'm gonna put in tanks eventually. And I actually have a timer down there that has all of these tanks hooked up to. So the dart frogs, the crested gecko, the fish tank, the 3 lights that are on the tortoises, and the tegu tank, which is down there, they're all on a timer. And then there's also a separate timer for their nighttime heat bulb for these 2 setups. And that's it pretty much. This is just a quick overview. I have my ferrets, my pig, my dogs, and my bird, and all that stuff. They're downstairs. This is just pretty much my herps. So my 1 snake, my lizards, my tortoises, my geckos, frogs, toads, my mantis, and my scorpion, and my feeders. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Again, sorry about the shakiness. I really don't know what to do about that because this video kind of has to be handheld. I just hope you like it, and there will be more pet videos in the future. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.